Guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be painting a set of press-on nails that my customer ordered. This is the design that she wants. It's one that came out with my newest collection, and I'm excited to make it for her. This is extra short almond shape, and I'm starting out today with foundation base gel. This is just to make sure that the gel adheres to the nails as best it can and make them long lasting and durable for reuse. My nails can be worn anywhere from 2 to 5 times before they start chipping or anything like that. And I've had some customers wear them like 6 times, so it really just depends on how hard you are on your nails. This is the base color I'm going with. It is D221 by Beetles. It's a really pretty, like, denim color almost. It's not super bright, which is what I like a lot about it. But yeah, so I'm going to go in with a thin layer of this across the entire nail. And this doesn't have to look super perfect because I'm going to be putting a darker sparkle over top of this. This is just the base that I'm using to make sure that the sparkle one's kind of a jelly. You'll see it's kind of a jelly, so you kind of see through it, and I don't want it to show through. This is the sparkle that I'm using. It's D220. It's a really dark blue, chunky sparkle. Like, the glitter is kind of chunkier. It almost looks like a galaxy. I really like it. I have had this color for so long, and I haven't had a set to use it on, and I'm just really excited that she ordered this design because I really wanted to use this polish again. But yeah, so this is that. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to put matte top coat on it. This matte top coat is the best one I found so far. I do use a couple other brands, or have used a couple other brands, but I'm not super big fan of how the other ones either smear, or like I've had some that I've had a hard time curing in my lamp. So this is the one I use religiously, and I love it. I also use it for chrome isolation, and it works really, really well. But yeah, putting a thin layer of this across the entire nail and then curing it for 120 seconds to make sure it's really cured. And then I'm just taking some alcohol on a lint-free pad and wiping off any inhibition layer that there could be on there. Technically it's a no wipe matte top coat, but you never know. I'm going to be using the rhinestone glue to create the pinstripe lines. I'm using a really thin brush to do this. The brush I'm using is from the Painted Desert, and it's a 12mm. It's like my favorite brush. I use it on every single nail design I do pretty much. But yeah, so I'm just going to go through. I'm going to try to keep my shaky hands from shaking too much as I paint these really thin pinstripe lines. And it's kind of hard to tell on the video, but because it's rhinestone glue and not just top coat, it does create kind of a 3D effect on the nail, like a texture, which is my favorite part. Because I like to have texture on my nails. So I'm just going to keep painting these until I get the pinstripes all the way across. And there's really no rhyme or reason to how many I'm doing. I just kind of am eyeballing the distance in between to try to make it as even as possible. Oh, my brush. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. We saved it. It's fine. Don't you love when your nail art brush decides to go rogue? But I just think that this nail design, it's so simple, and it literally is so easy, and pretty much anybody could do it. It's just trying to get the lines straight. I feel like it's the hardest part. At least for me, I have a really hard time trying to get the lines straight. There's been many a time that I've had to wipe off these nails and restart my lines to get them as straight as possible. All right. I'm happy with that. I think that looks good. Maybe like one more, like right here. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that looks really pretty. I'm gonna cure that, and here's the final product. I really love how this turned out. Let me know what you guys think.